Welcome back to the journey, friends. So let me get you flipped around and kind of see some of the carnage. Well, not carnage, I don't guess, but just some of the things. Well, you can probably see here I've already been tearing up the earth and that's the reason why. So if you're actually a member to our channel, we do thank all of our members, and I've already shown the reason for this. And you may or may not be able to hear in the background dogs barking. So it's starting to get to that time of season. It actually had already started, I believe yesterday it's early doe season for archery. It lasts 2 days. I think it's from the 7th to I don't know, it's like 3 days. It's 3 or 4 days, but basically the first weekend of September is, you know, early archery season here in our county, our zone of where we're at here in Arkansas. Well, the problem with that too is a lot of hunters in our area, because we do live right next to national forest, so it kind of is a good thing and a bad thing, because the access road that gets to the national forest is actually our property. From what I can gather, I need to do an updated survey or even check our survey and try to take the measurements myself. But any of the apps, right? Because you can go to a lot of the hunting apps, you can go to, you know, Onyx, there's all those different ones, right? And every single one that we go to, even, you know, looking at, you know, property lines on Google Earth and everything like that, that road is our property. And it's an easement. It's an easement road that leads up to national forest. Well, guess what? Everybody during hunting season uses that road, because as far as I know, it's the only access road on our main road right here that to get up there. Otherwise you have to go way up and around to get into national forest. So everybody uses it. Now the problem with that is everybody uses it, and two, dogs, right? Obviously we don't have a whole lot of animals right now whenever it comes to, you know, chickens or goats or rabbits or just any of those things, right? We only have a little bit, but we have enough that we don't want them to be eaten by dogs. And I do apologize if there's any wind. It's a little breezy today. It actually feels really good. So the other issue with that is obviously trespassing, right? We don't want anybody trespassing onto our property. And all along the road here up to our driveway, which let's walk over there. So road in question, neighbor's fence. So from everything that I've seen online, right, the survey always comes up to kind of like almost to the point of being towards the middle of this road, and then it kind of catty corners over, you know, to basically this fence line. So it's always on this side of the road, or this side of the road. Every single app that I've looked at. So what that means is that this is our property, and that it just has an easement going through it to get to National Forest. Well, we don't have to give people access to that, other than federal folks that need to get to the National Forest. Actually, that statement is wrong. I actually looked into a little more details with that, and as long as the service road within the National Forest is open to where they have not closed it off for public use, we do not have a say-so of who is able to utilize that access road. So therefore, unless National Forest folks close that road for public use, we have to allow people to go up and down that access road no matter what. We can't close it off. So do we put a gate? Do we restrict access? Do we put up signs saying that this is a personal drive? I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to some folks. But then as I'm walking out here too, I started looking up, and I can see across the road that it looks like there's already fiber ran. But, and I know that we're not on the property all the time, but I don't see, because let's walk over here quick. So if you're looking at this pole, and I'll try to zoom in, you see that box that's over on this pole, and then it comes out, that's a drop that comes up. Well, if you go up, you see that you have a line on the very bottom. So that's the line that goes to our property, and that is not fiber. That is actually a phone line. And then there's another line directly above it, kind of has like a little orange tag on it. That is the fiber. So they brought fiber to that pole and stopped. So it's supposed to continue going all the way down. So that goes to our property, and then from there it goes to basically the other driveway, and then hooks a 90 and goes into our property, and then basically stops, right? Well, they came and surveyed, and whenever they're writing down, right, because all these poles have like numbers and stuff on them. So, you know, and we've been seeing people do the fiber all around us, even out on the main road, side roads, all these roads, right? And we even put down that, hey, we're willing to get the fastest, you know, $80 a month service. You know, just bring it to the property. And it's right across the street. They didn't bring it to our property. So now I'm gonna have to call somebody. Just our luck. Just our luck. So yeah, well, anyway, back to this road. Now as you're going through, you know, during hunting season here, if you see purple paint on the fences or stuff, right, that means no trespassing, no hunting. So we did that last year, you know, all along this road, the front of the property. But, and where this kind of, it curves around. So let's get you flipped around and you look how dirty this yucky water is. And we still got to get that out. Kind of need a backhoe for that. But anyway, so this road, so as you can kind of see, it goes and then it curves around. And then where that tree line is there, that's National Forest. And almost where, you know, our neighbor's field is, and then comes up into that corner up here. So basically where that tree line starts, continuing going up the ridge, over the ridge to the other side, almost all the way down to the creek on the back is our property. So we have a little over 25 acres, and only 6 of it roughly is up here in the front of where we actually live and work and do. So we only have maybe altogether 3 acres cleared, if that. So between mom and dad's cabin area, so that's yeah, between that and where the RV and stuff is. So we need to continue, right? And we have signs up. Obviously I need to fix some of these signs, right? Because this one kind of broke on me. You know, no trespassing stuff. Obviously we do surveillance stuff with cameras, so you always got to put that up, let people know. But we need to continue along here until we can figure out if we can close this road or not. We still need to let folks know you don't have access to hunt on this property, because before we moved here, this property sat empty for 7 to 10 years. I know it's at least 7, because I don't know of all the details, right, of the folks that used to live here, but I'm able to know enough. You know, obviously we're talking with neighbors and such, and looking at names, looking at public records type stuff, right? You're able to find a lot of those things, obituaries, and you kind of see, okay, well, I know the guy was living here by himself, divorced, kid already moved out, because the kid is the one that sold it to us, right? So it's only one child, and he was living here by himself, and we can see when he passed away, where he was at when he passed away. Wasn't even on the property, he was off the property, right? So with that being said, the property sat empty for like 7 to 10 years, and we know for a fact that folks were coming onto this property to hunt and to fish in the pond. Because we've seen evidence of it. You know, we've seen evidence of hunting. We've seen evidence when we first got here, you know, of people in here fishing and such. Just gear, you know, that was left behind, or just stuff that was here, you know, casings, bear cans, right, stuff like that, stuff that's not 7 to 10 years old. So obviously we knew that other folks were coming here, and we knew that it wasn't the daughter, because she does not live in the area. So with that being said, we are going to go ahead and take a trip walking up the side of the property. We're going to go do a little bit of spray painting some trees, just take a look, because we know that folks have already been driving up into the national forest over the past 2 days, basically once early season started. And we know that this is the time too that they start training dogs, they start going out with dogs and such. And I'm sorry to say, but if we have stray dogs coming onto our property trying to hurt any of our dogs or our livestock, we're gonna have to take them out. So we're not gonna have any of that. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a hike, and let's go get the spray painting some trees.
My puppy's in the 4-wheel drive.
All right.
There you go.
I picked somebody up for the journey.
I don't know why he does this to me. I don't know why he does this to me.
There's one. So I was telling her, well, we got a mark on the national forest side, and she's like, what? She's like, she was the only thing about this road, and this road has already been marked down there, like I've already shown y'all, but we haven't marked any of this here. But you could probably do this mimosa tree. It already has a little bit on there. That's old. That's good. Because I know that, you know, probably hard to see, but there is fencing. Obviously, a lot of the fencing has fallen down because stuff like this, you know, old trees that are falling down onto the fencing or old posts, whatnot. Eventually, we'll get in here and we'll clean stuff up along the property boundary. But yeah, and I'll even show the picture of what we see on the apps, you know, saying that this road belongs to us.
So we just got to
that's on our property.
confirm it.
Yeah.
We just gotta confirm. That's all.
So coming in here, because I know the Forestry Service came over and they did a control burn last year. Or was it? No, it was this year that they did that.
Yes, it was this year.
And Willow, this way. Because right here, right at this corner line, this neighbor, so kind of imagine just a line going all the way up. And then this road, kind of a road, right? So this is our corner. And pretty much where that fence is, it comes right up here, and this is our property. This is National Forest. This way, Willow. And this is a very steep ride for any type of vehicle. Obviously, four-wheelers do make it up here, but when they came up here to burn, they kind of redid this a little bit with the dozer. I think they kind of made it worse. But they opened up this road some to help with the burning, but that road going that way, they have not maintained. And they told me that they're probably going to close this road. They have not done said. And if they're going to close this access, then we can close off the road on our property. But we need to figure out, are they going to maintain the road? Are they going to close the road? Fat kid, I'm already breathing heavy. But this is what we'd like to clear, right? You know, just come and clear our fence line. You know, a good, what did we say, 8 to 10 feet? Just kind of clear the fence line, both sides, redo the fence. I don't necessarily like barbed wire, but we could do that. I'd rather it be the high tensile strength wire, because then it doesn't necessarily hurt animals, right? You can just put up a few strands. Deer can jump over it.
Is that the pathway cleared out before?
We have not done anything up here.
Okay.
So that's just all natural.
Cool.
It's a hike. That's why we cleared a path going around the other direction of our property, because it's nowhere near as steep. Man, that's a really dead tree. That's definitely a widowmaker. That whole dang tree is a widowmaker. Wonder if I can get in there to push that over. Here, want to hold this?
No. No. No.
I want to try to push it.
We're not fucking around with that tree right now.
Come on.
No. I am not here to fuck around with trees.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these big old pines like this. This is what I want to be able to cut down, just loblolly pines for when it's time to do the blacksmith shop.
You see this?
Huh? Yeah, this is what the dozer did, because it's a natural water runoff. So what happens, right? You have this hill, water comes down the hill, and it hits this hump. Because it's kind of hard to see on camera, but they make a little swell right here. They cut in a swell, so it stops the water, and it'll go that way.
So that it.
And what it does is so it doesn't erode out the side of the hill.
Cut it into our property.
So they cut these swells in, you know, every so many. There's another one down there that we'd already crossed over. So it's 1, 2. There's another one right there, 3. It's like 3 or 4. Yeah.
Can you get to that one?
Well, just put it right there because this is where they'd walk in at if they were to walk in here.
Okay. Oh.
They're not going to walk over this mound to get to that tree. But
Even if they didn't see it.
this is our last can, so try to be a little sparing.
I'll be exploring.
Just
Or
some.
pour. Send us more spray cans.
I know, right? We haven't even gotten to the top of the ridge yet.
I don't want to.
I know. Because then you got to go down the ridge, and then when you're coming back, you got to go up and back down. Excuse you. We just ate lunch, so here's another swell. So now she's going down, so this traps water
Yeah.
from runoff, and then it goes that way.
Yeah.
But you can see some animals been going through there.
Yeah. Somehow.
Yeah, that's definitely some type of animal going through there.
Yep.
And it's still warm enough that we need to watch out for snakes and
Yep.
some of the bigger spiders
Yep.
and such.
I thought I would wear my damn boots, but someone didn't give me a heads up about this. Here I'm thinking, you know, I'm going down there, not up here.
Well, I mean, I can do that if you want.
But here I am.
There we are. There I was.
Here's another spot.
Yeah, and this is like a small swell because it's nowhere near as steep anymore.
Almost got me.
I see
And then
it.
you fell down.
Web, yeah.
Right here, no.
Yeah.
Not today, Satan. Not today. This is where we did clear off here.
Well,
You can
I.
tell we did clear off when we came with the family. And we were making...
Okay, well, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
No, we didn't clear anything on this side there.
Yes, we chopped up some trees here as we were making a path. Because I was in the front, and then you were in the middle. I think Dad was in the back.
No, I was all the way in the back. So
We were
if y'all
all
were
talking.
cutting stuff, I didn't see none of that.
There was a whole family. Even Denise was here.
Oh, I know that. We cleared all the way on the other side of the property, in the back of the property.
I took them here.
But we walked down this road.
We walked all through here and we cut.
No, we walked down the road.
And we walked-
I have it on film, so
Good, you have it on film.
I can go
because
back
you know
and show
what?
you.
We did. We went all the way over there, and then we cut off all the way over here. We followed this whole row. We followed all the fencing.
yeah, on the other side of the property.
Now,
Yes.
this side.
And even ask Dad. We'll ask Dad. We'll get it on camera. Here's the other side of the property.
Here, because they took pictures here as we were going down too.
Yeah, we walked down the road. We weren't cutting trees on this side of the property.
would bite me. What's it?
See, she knows that I'm right.
Right here.
Here. I would do this one too, or the big one. Just, I mean, because someone can easily go in here.
They could easily go in through everything. If they want it to, they don't care.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, someone that wants to break the law anyway, they're not going to care about purple paint either.
Oh, they're not going to care if they get shot either.
Nope.
It's simple. Follow the law.
Yep.
It's super simple as that.
I think this is the first time Willow's been out this far.
Yes, this is the first time she's ever walked her property.
Yeah. She's getting all of her smells in.
She's like, yes, she is.
I mean, she likes to walk with us, but
As long as I'm not getting all my chiggers in, I'm fine.
she was still, right? She was still a little on the young side last year.
See how the...
Yeah. Oh yeah, the barbed wire had.
Yeah, we wrapped the barbed wire here. But yeah, look at that.
Cutting into that tree.
Yeah, poor tree.
Poor tree. Careful. That's okay. If you bust your butt, at least I got it on camera.
That's not nice. That's not nice at all.
Okay, I'd be right behind you. Because that
Look at this.
goes to say that I know. That's what I said. There's another Widowmaker. Well, that one's not nowhere near as big as the other one,
No,
though.
it's not. It's completely rotten away.
Yeah.
This is around where I shot the deer's ass. Down here.
A little further down, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, thanks,
great.
Willow.
Thanks for pooping. Go ahead. Thanks a lot.
Nobody wants to see that on film.
Nobody did. I did it. Okay. This is another runoff.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
Didn't really cut it in too well
No,
because
they
of the
didn't.
fence, but
Yeah. They didn't.
which obviously they pushed that dirt into the fence. They
Oh, nasty.
got ya.
Oh, I hate you.
Yeah, and there's the big old culvert, and this is hundreds of feet up on top of the ridge.
Yeah.
It's like a 5-foot culvert.
It's like, what are you doing
So
here?
put down in your comments, which we filmed that before
Yeah.
on older videos, but leave down in the comments, how do you think they got up here?
How do you think it did?
And why would it be up here? For not being rifle season, there sure is a lot of gunshots today.
There is. There really is.
Yeah, this is actually one of the spots that I come in right here.
Look at this weird thing. Look how it's threaded in between those trees.
Oh yeah.
What
Weird.
are the odds?
I don't know, but it came from right there.
Yeah, it's like,
I bet you that's a lightning strike.
you think so? Get
Yeah.
away, flying.
You can kind of see how parts of the bark
Yeah.
has been hit. I bet you anything that's a lightning strike.
It's crazy how much our the property has changed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember this runoff right here. I don't.
Well, they came in, they pushed some of this dirt up.
Up, okay.
So whenever they came through here with a dozer,
Oh,
it is going to change some from last year because a lot of this dirt over here on this side
yeah.
has been mounded up some because they redid this road
I see what you mean.
before they started burning.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see.
Easy.
I know, right?
That's also why this road doesn't have nowhere near as many pine needles on it as it used to. Used to could.
Oh my God, I had so many. Wait for me. Oh, there's another cut off. Oh yeah, they were busy back here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then they buried. They literally
Yeah, that's what I said.
buried my barbed wire.
They're like, oh, the fence is down anyway. Let's go ahead and
Heck yo. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
we'll just push it in there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because this comes down into a real deep valley. There's actually water that runs through there during the rainy season.
And we like to hunt sitting up here looking down.
But yeah, all this come fall will be completely clear, and you can see almost all the way to the bottom.
It's beautiful.
And I know on this side, I mean, you can kind of see through the trees because a lot of this vegetation will die out. And you're able to see, and I know, you know, walking through here last season, there was a lot of signs of a buck back in here. More on the National Forest side, not on our property side. I'd only seen a couple rubs, a couple hook bushes. Not too many. It was more towards the middle of the property, not necessarily an area that we sit to hunt. But it looked more like it was just a crossover area for the buck. Yeah, it's really slick right in here.
It is really. I remember this tree.
So yeah, this is getting down here to the bottom of our property. So it should be, you might be able to see through the trees. I'll try to zoom in.
We have
There's
a line here.
a big pine that has a yellow X on it. That's the corner of our property.
Yeah, we're looking for it.
And then we have down here, you can actually see.
We still have a line right here.
So that's one of the survey spikes. So that's a benchmark. So they basically take from the benchmark to figure out where
And there's our X right there.
where the corner is. And then from the corner, right, and then you can also see there's other trees that have signs on them. So that's all survey marks.
You have yellow marks on
Yeah,
it.
yellow marks, and then there's an orange sign that actually has nameplate data.
We're so close to our X.
Yeah,
right
and
there.
then it
And
marks
looks like
so
it has a happy face.
it does. So, and a lot of that, too, is so the X that's and going all the way down that side of the property, which is the south side of our property. There's trees with X's on it like that, and also with the yellow, what she said, the smiley faces. So that's actually timber company marks. So, because back behind us is, what was it, a little over 200 acres? Almost 200 acres
Yeah.
of timber land that's actually owned by a timber company. So it's all pine, right? A lot of it basically looks like this, right? It's just all pine. So they've marked all down the south side of our property certain trees that lets them know that whenever they're here to clear cut of where to stop, because they see those trees with the marks on them. And they're like, okay, well, we know this is the edge. We need to stop cutting.
And we were following also our barbed wire, which was right there. It was right there with it. So here's our corner, and then it's just that way, and then it starts going straight.
Yep.
So pretty awesome.
Yep. Dang, that's a big old mushroom.
I know, did you see it? That was so cool. I was about to tell you and I forgot.
Sucker. Wow. So that should be about good.
Yeah, I'm just following it right to this tree.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, GoPro died, so now I'm over here onto my phone. But that's the last tree we're gonna mark. So now that we've marked trees all the way down, because yeah, you can see. So this is actually the corner tree, right? And then it kind of goes back up that way. But then you can see, you might be able to see. Let me see if I can get over here a little better. But that tree right there, right? So that's not on our property, but that's a mark to let them know over here, whenever they're cutting down trees, to stop before they get to private property. So that's a symbol for that. But now we gotta walk back uphill. Gotta walk back uphill to go back downhill.
But at least walking uphill and walking back, we get to see where we need to spray. Because I know it's coming this way, you can see it. Going the other way.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't. But yeah.
And yeah, now that everything has been sprayed though, for a good amount.
You can make some thicker.
Yeah, now you can spray a little more to your heart's content. So we know we won't run out of paint. Since that's the last can we got.
For now. That's fine.
And I know we had a few people say in comments of last video that I wasn't showing enough stuff. And that
I'm showing.
if y'all, or if we wanted people to watch the whole video, we needed to show the whole process. Well, here you go. We're showing the entire process. It's gonna make the video really long. But we definitely thank you guys for sticking around. Share us out, help us grow. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already.
Feel the burn.
Feel the burn.
Feel the burn.
Yeah, you guys hear the fat kid breathing heavy. This fat kid, not that fat kid.
I'm okay. Surprisingly, I will not be okay when we really have to come up here like every day or every night.
Yeah. Get off me.
With our camos and our second rifles.
Yeah, the first part of the season when it's still warm. Oh, it's just cold enough that you need to bring a jacket.
Yeah.
But not so cold that whenever you're making this hike,
Yeah.
that you're like dying.
You might as well not even wear your jacket when you're climbing up here.
Yeah, I normally don't.
Wear it as soon as you get, and wear it when you're sitting down.
Yeah.
Take it off when you're coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, because I get all super sweaty like this.
Remember when we did it?
And then as I'm sitting down, I'll be hot and breathing heavy. And then about 5 minutes later, I'll be like, oh my God, I'm cold.
Or when you're wearing your long johns and your...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do that. I don't.
I'm like, no.
No. Nope. Which, I mean, I have, like, whenever it's really cold. If it's close to freezing out, I'll go ahead and throw on some long johns. But I'd be interested to see, too, once it gets a little more into fall. Because we did clear out a path on the other side. On the whole west side of the property and the south side of the property, we created an actual trail. And I'd be interested to see how much did it grow back.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I'm alive!
We made it. We made it down, and I got webs
I'm
on my
not even
phone.
breathing hard. Ooh,
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm a little sweaty, but that's just because a little warm. But I mean, it feels great today. Nice little breeze. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. It's gonna stop right in front of me. Oh man. All right. Well, got everything painted. able to make it to the back of the property before the can ran out. So it wasn't even a full can because we'd already used it for other stuff. Yeah, it was probably a little less than half a can. But that's good. All right, well, let's get back over here and cut some more trees. Woo, and this right here is actually the biggest tree that I have ever cut down. Almost too big for that saw. Went right where I wanted it. I wanted it to go back that way. And man, let me tell you, whenever it hit the ground, it was snapping these little trees like crazy. You know, and even that cedar, it snapped almost every single branch off that tree as it came down, and just kathud, which we still got a lot to clean from that. But this tree needs to come down. Some of these little trees, a lot of this little stuff, right? We're just gonna start clearing. I mean, up to, I mean, this one might come down, some of those, but we're just gonna try to clear as much as we can to try to save some money, right? Of having to pay dozer operator to come in here. So as of right now, the guy that's been helping out the community, right, he actually has a 5-hour minimum. So whenever he comes in, he has a decent hourly rate after the fact, but you have to do a 5-hour minimum. So that's, you know, with taxes or any of that other stuff, I don't know if he charges all that, but it's over 500, around $500 just for him to even come out to the property and get started, right? So this one's probably going to go. A lot of these smaller trees are going to go. So from where I'm standing right here, pretty much the end of this clearing, this is when it starts to go kind of back up the ridge. So what's going to need to happen is, you know, there's even, you know, mounds of dirt right here. There's mounds. So it kind of goes up a mound a little bit and then kind of back down a little bit, you know, about where Lil Mac is sitting. So he's going to have to push all the dirt this direction, because about from right here where I'm pointing down to here is almost a 4-foot difference. So, and this needs to be level, right? So a lot of the dirt that's up here is going to have to get pushed this way. Even bringing some of the stuff from the ridge, right, is basically coming in over to this direction, pushing the dirt over to here to get this to be flattened out. So that's what we're going for. But that tree has to come down. That tree has to come down. This tree, this big. And so far, this is going to be the biggest tree that I have ever cut. Humongous oak, but I can't do that until I get a new bar for the steel. I need a 20-inch bar to cut that tree, and even then I don't think a 20-inch is going to wrap all the way around that. So I'll show you. So from my thumb to the end of my finger is about 7.25, 7.5 inches. It's a big tree, y'all. It's a big tree. But we're going to be just clearing a lot of this out. Almost to the point of I want to clear this as much as we can going towards the fence. Just trying to save us some money, that's all. But one of the things I did state though was I did a video for our members. It was a member only video. And if you are not a member and you would like to become a member, we have the join button right down below. Go ahead and go check that out. I am going to be adding another level to our membership. And that one's just going to be the 99-cent or $1 membership level. And all that's going to get you is access to the little icons that we do. And the first availability to your comment being answered. So that's it. So basically what Helping Hands is right now is what that one is going to become. And then our Helping Hands, you're going to get early access to videos. And then our fan, the fan one, will be getting on your birthday. I think what we're going to do with that is on your birthday month, which obviously you would have to let us know, right? Is we'll be able to send you a shirt or hat, or we can even pick just a month, but one time a year, right? You're going to get a shirt and a hat. And then for the super fan, right? Check that one out. That one you're actually getting stuff from the blacksmith shop, so you'll be getting tools or whatnot. Just things, hatchet, axe, tomahawks, chisels, hammers, just any of those things, right? Just stuff that I'm making. You're able to get those items. All right, and then that's it. So I'm not going to be showing you guys cutting down trees because that was for members only, basically going through and showing what we're doing over here. But I just wanted to let you guys know, because we had the folks say, well, you don't show enough. And I'll say right now, one of the reasons why I didn't show all of the steps of the stairs, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll post that up here or at the end of this video, go check it out. But I had shown the process of cutting that first log, of how I did that with the saw, and then I did the exact same thing on the second log, and I didn't show it. So I didn't want it to be like repetitive, right? But we had the folks say, hey, you need to show every little bit of the process. So all right, I will start showing every bit of the process. That's fine, because we do put in the different chapters, right? Well, I do the automatic chapters. So if you skip forward, you skip forward. If you don't, you don't. If you watch the whole thing, we definitely thank you. It's greatly appreciated. And that's it. That's all we got. So we're going to get busy. I'm going to get y'all turned off. Have a great weekend. And I guess, yeah, we're not really doing a whole lot other than clearing land by hand. Continuing to clear land by hand. But we are moving this soon, so stick around for that. And that's it. That's all I got. So check out this video right here. It's greatly appreciated. You have the video over here, or playlist over here, for the entire year's journey. Icons at the top make it easy to subscribe both here and to our side channel. And then last but not least, get out there, thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. We'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.